Good afternoon, and let's look at what the markets are doing today in trade. So talking about the benchmark indices, obviously both of them are trading in the green today, though in the second half of the day they have come off their day's high as banks and financial sectors have given up some of their gains and have turned into the red. So surely some given off their morning highs, but surely still trading in the green as sectors like metal, IT, FMCG, all these continue to trade in the green. Talking about the broader markets, we are seeing that they also have outperformed the benchmark indices, whether it's the mid cap as well or the small cap indices. Both of them are outperforming the benchmark indices. Now let's look at the stocks that have been performing well today in trades. It's talking about Cochin Shipyard. The stock is up as much as 7.5% in trade after the company has been declared as an L1 bidder in a tender by the Indian Navy for an order value of 10,000 crore rupees. So surely a positive move coming in for Cochin Shipyard and a positive reason for the stock also to see a nice up move. Moving on to Tata Motors. Now the stock is up as much as 5.4% in trade as we see some takeaways coming in from the company as the management has reiterated a guidance of better profitability in the future cash flow generations as well as a target of a near zero net debt company by FY24. Also, the company is quite confident that they will be sustaining their growth and supply chain concerns going forward amid the supply chain concerns as well, and they're quite positive of the growth. So surely positive commentaries is something that is leading to a positive up move in the stock as well. Hindalco stock up as much as 4% in trade today. It's trading at an all-time high after the company has laid out capital allocation framework for the next 5 years with an intention to spend around $2.5 billion to $3 billion on a growth capex. So that is interesting as well. And brokerage firm Jefferies has also continued to maintain a buy rating on the company. So positive move coming in for Hindalco's. Moving on to Bharat Forge, stock up as much as 4% in trade after the company has signed a pact with the global aerospace and technology firm Paramount Group to manufacture armored vehicles in the country. So surely positive signs for Bharat Forge. Reliance also in focus after the oil and telecom conglomerate has started the process to carve out its oil as well as oil to chemicals business into an independent subsidiary and expects the process to be completed by the second quarter of the next financial year. So let's keep an eye out on Reliance today. It's buzzing up as much as 1% in trade. Even Page Industries in focus today up as much as 4% in trade, nearly 45% if you look at it, after the company has appointed a new CEO, Mr. V.S. Ganesh. So that's something that we're going to keep an eye out on, and the performance, how we see the new CEO performing going forward in the next couple of months. Moving on to Emphasis, stock up as much as 2.5% in trade after the private equity firm Carlyle Group has emerged as a probable front runner to acquire Emphasis from Blackstone Group, and this could turn out to be one of the largest buyouts in the Indian IT space as well, according to some of the people who are familiar to this development. So surely keeping Emphasis in focus today. Moving on to DB Realty, so the stock is locked in upper circuit today after the company's board has approved a fundraising via issue of around 4 crore convertible warrants to promoters as well as non-promoters investors both. So let's keep an eye out on DB Realty. Lastly, we do have Zuari Agrochemicals, not a stock that we track regularly, but the stock is up as much as 18% after the firm is to sell its Goa fertilizers plant to Pradeep Phosphates for an enterprise value of around $280 million. So these are the stocks that have been surely buzzing in trade and keeping the markets in the green right now. We're seeing the markets are trading in the green. Let's have a look at what happens at the end of the day today.